Hello, everybody. It's your boy Justin from Dungeon Dollars podcast. Continuing with our Godzilla marathon reviews. This is part 3. The next part, we're going to review Shin Godzilla, and then we're going to take a break from Godzilla movies. But for this Godzilla movie review, we're talking about Godzilla 1998, the really terrible American remake directed by Roland Emmerich. Holy shit! It made almost 400 million. Why was there no sequel? The cast for this movie is Matthew Broderick as Dr. Nico Tatopoulos. He's supposed to be Greek, I guess. Jean Reno as Philippe Roch. I don't know how to pronounce Roche. Sorry. Oh, that's Maria. Holy shit! A white blonde woman with blue eyes named Maria. Holy fuck! For the longest time, I would criticize Punisher movies and shit. We're like, why is there a white woman named Maria? But like, no, apparently there are white women with blonde hair and blue eyes named Maria. Holy fuck! If people don't know, Frank Castle's wife, you know, in the comic book is called Maria and has like blonde hair and blue eyes. So, Maria Petulio as Audrey Timmons. Oh, is she Italian? Hank Azaria as Victor Animal Pilati. Kevin Dunn as Colonel Hicks, the dad from Toy Army or whatever the fuck that movie was called. I love how I love that movie. I can't remember it. The movie about the killer toys. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's from the 90s. Jay Moore was in it. And, what's his name? The guy from... Oh, fuck. Whatever. Michael Lerner, Mayor Ebert, Harry Shearer as Charles Kyman, Arabelle Field as Lucy Pelosi. I guess that's like... Oh, yeah, that's Hank's wife in the movie. Vicki Lewis as Dr. Elsie Chapman, Doug Savant as Sergeant O'Neill, and that's pretty much everybody important. Well, you have Malcolm Donner as Dr. Mandel Craven, who's in the cartoon. If you haven't seen the cartoon, as much as we love the shit on this movie, at least we got a cool cartoon from it, you know. So yeah, one of the reasons why I reviewed this movie for our Godzilla marathon reviews, even though like people hate this movie and trash this movie, I don't know. Like, this was the Godzilla movie. I'm a '90s kid. You guys gotta understand that. So like the Godzilla movies that I watched was this one and random ones that I would catch on TV. So like, this was like my main Godzilla movie, which is probably why, you know, I was like a late bloomer to Godzilla. Then again, it's like I'm not a huge fan of like monster movies unless, you know, they're horror and they're the bad guys. I'm more a fan of like giant robots and shit, which is why I review mecha anime. Yeah, so the story for this movie is you have this guy named Nick, who's like part of the nuclear. What was he? What was his job? I don't know. He studies radiation, right? He works for like the nuclear commission or whatever. I think it was the UN or the U.S. Government. I don't know, right? So he's in like Chernobyl studying earthworms. Because in like, he has this theory that nuclear radiation is causing earthworms to grow in size, right? So what happens is the U.S. military picks him up and puts him in part of a team because they find this new monster, Godzilla, who's attacking fishing vessels. Like the first scene in the movie is this Japanese fishing vessel being attacked by Godzilla, which there's there's a scene where like Jean Reno and his team of French spies are talking to this Japanese guy, and they're recording the interview, right? And like the Japanese guy clearly says Godzilla, but there's a scene where like because like Nick, who's Matthew Broderick's character, has this ex-girlfriend who's like a wannabe reporter who like tricks him and steals shit from his tent and leaks out Godzilla's existence and everything they gathered on Godzilla. And there's like a point where like, you know, her tape gets she recorded like, you know, like a piece to be broadcast. Like her asshole boss, who's played by Harry, what was his name? Harry Shearer, who, if you didn't notice, there's a lot of voice actors from The Simpsons in this movie. You have like Hank Azaria, you have Harry Shearer, who voiced like what's his name, Kent Brockman, and you also have Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Lisa Simpson. I think Nancy Cartwright does the voice of Lisa Simpson, who plays his secretary. Yeah, so like she sees the broadcast that, you know, they stole like her piece, and there's a point where like, you know, the guy calls Godzilla, and like, you know, she's like pissed off. Is like, it's Gojira, you idiot, but it's like you can clearly hear the Japanese guy say Godzilla. So that's just a point of contention I have with this movie. I just thought that was a little dumb. So like, yeah, the story for this movie is you have the Godzilla eventually comes to New York. Everybody has to get the fuck out of there. The military are trying to kill it. Nick finds out that Godzilla is pregnant, but like nobody in the military believes him. He gets shit canned because his ex-reporter girlfriend tricks him into giving her info. So he gets kicked out. Jean Reno is spying on the U.S. military, finds out about the nest. He takes his team and Nick with him to find the nest, which turns out to be in Madison Square Garden, where we have this beautiful scene. Also, Nick's ex-girlfriend and Hank Azaria, who plays this cameraman in the movie. Hank Azaria being another Simpsons voice actor, who plays Mo the bartender, and he used to do the voice of Apu. He doesn't do it anymore because it's racist. Yeah, are in Madison Square Garden, where they encounter Godzilla's babies, which they get the military to abort, which is very touching scene where you see Godzilla stare at his dead babies, because Godzilla is asexual in the movie, right? Stare at his babies and is just like pissed off. He tries to kill Matthew Broderick and Jean Reno, who also, I just want to say, Jean Reno is probably one of the best parts of this movie, because like you get to hear Jean Reno try to do American accent, and it's like, and he pulls a decent one off, and like Matthew Broderick is like, how did you do that? And he's like, Elvis Presley movies. Which I thought was funny. Yeah, so like, yeah, the movie is like, after that, you know, they lure like Godzilla onto I think the Brooklyn Bridge, and he gets caught up in the suspension cables, and they just F-18s just fucking spam magic missile. Sorry, spam missile. They just shoot Godzilla to hell with missiles until he dies, and that's the end of the movie. But then like one it's sequel based where one egg survives. So I don't know. Like, this movie is like over 2 hours. It's a little slow. during the beginning, but I don't know. I kind of like this movie. I was gonna shit on it, but like now that I think back, I just watched. So why am I saying that? When I think back, I just watched the movie. Yeah, I don't know. The movie's a little slow, but it has its charming moments. I love the scene where, like, the dude gets in trouble with his wife for trying to, like, capture footage of Godzilla, and like she just calls him, "You crazy WOB," which, like, you can't get away with. I don't think you can get away with saying WOB in movies anymore. Especially since, yeah, like, you can't even call, like, an Italian person Fredo, because that's considered, according to what's his name, Chris Cuomo, or is that the other one? No, I can't remember. Like, one of the Cuomo from the CNN, he's like, that's a racial slur. Because he gets called Fredo. I don't know why you're jealous of your brother. You're much better looking than your brother, and your brother has, like, nipple rings. Like, your brother's clearly something. I don't know. I'm giving the movie a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I think it's at least worth watching at least once, right? Toy Soldiers, that was the name of the fucking movie I was thinking of. Which had, like, the guy from fucking Men in Black do one of the voices, Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, so, like, I don't know, I enjoyed this movie. It has its moments. I thought overall the music was good in the movie. They do the stupid thing where, like, our characters escape certain death, and then they play, like, triumphant music. I hate when fucking movies do that. It fucking ruins the tone to me. And, like, the movie ends with a rap song in the credit. Like, the credit song is, like, a rap song, which I thought was kind of cringe. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. So our next movie we're going to review for Godzilla Marathon, for our Godzilla Marathon, is Shin Godzilla, aka the Evangelion Godzilla movie. Where the movie is more of an Evangelion movie than fucking Godzilla. Especially, like, I don't know if it was Funimation did that or the director, but there's like Evangelion music playing in the fucking Shin Godzilla. It's like, god damn it, guys. What were you thinking? Okay, that's all I gotta say for this review. If you're... Oh, I bought some stuff off Google Play, so we're gonna review another South Korean movie. I don't know when exactly. And I bought this really cool comic book called Meta Barons, which is like which has really cool art, and apparently, like, Alejandro Jodorowsky did the fucking story. It sounds like it's like a Dune ripoff, but with really cool art. So I'm looking forward to reading that. So when I'm done, I'm gonna do a review for that. Also, on Monday, we're starting our Incel Cinema reviews. I'm not sure what movie I'm gonna start off with with Incel Cinema, because I kind of want to. I don't want to just straight up start with Drive, but maybe I will. I don't know. Alright, that's all I gotta say for this review. Bye, guys. Later. Peace.